Welcome into Slice 2024. It's our final game here with Papa Den. We are about to see MORI, Seth, the #1 Stars Off player right now, and someone who has been quietly climbing. I feel like they just, for whatever reason, MORI has not gotten the respect he probably deserves more often than not. Usually because someone else hotter, you know, wins an MPSS before him or whatever, but like, he's been grinding with that top crew for a while, so this is going to be an exciting Grand Finals.
Yeah, no, MORI's one of those players who has always done well in net play, but has never really gotten that huge W. And this is a huge moment to kind of solidify himself as one of the best. We already know he is, but a win coming away from Slice would be absolutely huge. No one could take it away. And also, mod of the Discord. And if you're not in the Discord, join the Discord, play some net play, have a good time, and maybe we'll see you at the next Slice if there is a next Slice. And like I was saying before back there, you know, these two players were not at Slice last year. And now they're here. And now they're competing as one of the best. And I'm excited to see this moment. One of them are going to seize it. And let's see what these teams are starting to form out as. I'm not sure where we're playing, and I'm not sure who's who. I'm assuming Seth is P1, just because Seth's on the left.
Probably a safe assumption. MORI getting the 2P team, getting that PD Bro core, then going, I'm going to guess, KB5. Somehow getting Yoshi at 7. I honestly think that's because Seth has been, like, killing it with Birdo this tournament. I completely miss if they went match first or Birdo, but, like, while I would say it seems like, you know, typical net play fashion, MORI probably gets ahead on that. With how Seth has been playing with some of these characters, I definitely think it's a wash, if not ahead for Seth. And you can't do anything as MORI. Like I said, Seth's Birdo has seemed hot this tournament.
Yeah. Automatic.
Match Walu corners is absolutely busted.
Yeah.
But, you know, as they set their lineups here, we got a great matchup here. You know, we have prizing going out. Our top winners are so far Toasty and Sam, who are going to get almost $200 from winning their brackets. But fortunately, unfortunately, Stars Off is way more popular, which means we have way more people paying into it, which means the winner of this walks away with $290.
Now, this is the thing. I'm looking at both these teams right now. I really like Seth's team for the way that it's constructed, for the characters that Seth owns. That Madge, Walu, Birdo, left side, right side, in DK, it's tough. With double laser as well. I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this if you are rooting for MORI. But at the end of the day, dingers could prevail, and we do have 3 characters that can hit dingers, and maybe even Warrior, depending on what the field is. And I'm not sure where we're playing at, but we will find out. And we have Mario Captain versus Birdo Captain. That's the hot thing right now, and we're going to see who's going to prevail.
Yeah, I think the most interesting thing for me for Seth's team is batting that Magic Koopa leadoff. Usually people have been dropping him in the order as like an LDSS threat, you know, as you get through that heavy core. But honestly, with Bowser, DK, Birdo, and then they are trying to keep Noki PM up higher in the lineup. They're very happy with PM, especially with Noki Chem. So they are really trying to keep him up in the order to try and do that. Walu 9 is interesting too.
I was going to say interesting with the Walu at 9, the Dixie at the 7. Maybe he's kind of assuming if I hit a home run here with PM or I get out, I can kind of restart my next inning with a bunch of slap hitters to get into my Mad Star hitter, to get into my Bowser. So different line of construction, but I love it. And we're going to get underway at Castle. MORI is going to be hitting first, and we're here. We're here for a ride. Let's get it, Clutch. Last game of the evening.
Last game of the evening. Last game of Slice 2024. An over 40-person tournament here in Lisle, Illinois. And Dixie here with the first pitch.
That's going to be a great hit and exactly what you want to do. First pitch. Don't give Seth the option to throw you the kitchen sink. Get on quickly. Didn't have to use a star. And now we have PD Piranha into King Boo. A great hitter on a smaller field. Anything put in play pulled could be a home run. 2-1 count here. No outs. 1 game, go home. 2-2. Let's see what we want to throw here. Ooh, really went inside, and that's a big strikeout going down from 2-1 in the count. But you're not safe. 3 heavies back-to-back, super stacked. And this is a character who, if you're good with, it feels like you have no idea what to throw at this guy. 0-2 count, 1 out. Just missed it, Clutch. Just missed it. And that ball's high. It is going to be off the foul pole. Going to be first and third. We're bringing back King Boo. I think we had an option to bring him to second base, but I think at this point, he didn't want to mess up the field, and the runner started running back to third. But now we have Fire Bro next to our captain. This is dangerous. You always want to score at the top of the first inning. Low Trage, going to be a single, going to get the first run on the board, and 1 run is a lot. Is a lot for Seth.
I would say, especially against Seth, just getting that feeling of getting through one. It could be a real pitcher's duel here. And so MORI getting that first one on the board in the first inning has got to feel huge, especially for a first-time grand finalist.
Yeah. And we're milking 2 stars here. If you're not able to get on here. Oh, we're using it inside. Oh! Oh my gosh! Wow. Wow. That is 3 stars wasted. We're charging, going for the tech. And with the chemistry, smaller park, able to do it. 0-2 count here.
Yeah, I don't feel like Boo has enough to get it out, but MORI tests this probably more than I do and strikes out on 3 on the outside.
I'm not going to question Mori.
I'm not going to question that one.
Honestly, if I'm Seth, I'll take that. 3 stars, you lost, 1 run. That's okay with me. That's okay with me.
Now you got the whole, if you can get a start chance here sometime at the bottom of the first, but now line to left center, and that's going to get down for a single. Yeah. So they're not going to have that option the rest of the inning, but you got multiple innings to restore them for, honestly, Mario is the only really necessary star hitter in that lineup.
Yeah.
Dry Bones has the option of LDSS,
yeah.
but it's good enough slap back. Yeah. That it's not a black hole if you don't have them available.
No, the only thing would be, you would love to have that star. Oh, and that's a perfect, and that's a Nina, up into Santa Maria, King Boo. Not King Boo, Donkey Kong.
Totally ruined ball. There has been a lot of debate recently of what's scarier, a chemmed up bro or DK behind Bowser.
Yeah.
And when you have that option, a perfect charge like that,
Insane.
I mean that's the same thing, and it's more consistent if Bowser isn't on.
Yeah. No, what a huge hit, perfect. Righty Donkey Kong. And again, another 3-run spot in the first inning. We've seen a lot of games be super close, and we're already putting 4 runs up on the board at the bottom of the first inning. 2 stars to none, and we haven't seen, I believe, a star chance yet because we got on with Toadsworth to start it, and then we got on quickly early on with the first leadoff hitter. And if you're MORI, you're down by 2. It doesn't feel like a lot, but it could be because you're versing a great pitcher in Seth. And that ball should be gobbled up by Wario. Big play, not going to get a bobble. And this is exactly what we're saying. Your charge swings at PM. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone. PM, see ya. Wow. Wow, and I thought that was wall jump, but he used it a little too early.
It was an early wall jump, but seeing it zoomed out like that, it was definitely over the head.
Yeah. Wow, 4-1, and if we get out here at Dixie, now we have kind of just recycled our lineup with Luigi into Walu, into the star hitter, into Bowser, and it's exactly what we're going to do. Really love this lineup construction. Now that we're seeing it kind of in the fold, 4-1, 3 hits to 3, and we're seeing dingers really kind of bring these runs in, and we're going to need to hit some with the 3 that are stacked in MORI's lineup if we want to climb back in this game. Still early on, though. Would love to win the star chance at Wario.
Here's the thing I've been noticing with Seth is just this righty Dixie just sitting the ball on the outside, like not even competitively getting it towards the plate and just trying to take advantage of people being over aggressive. It's been working all day.
Yeah.
Because people aren't used to playing that opposite handedness, especially with Dixie.
Yeah, no, I love righty Dixie, especially on those shorter-ish lefty bats, because you're trying to miss contact as much as you can. And with how slow her curve is, you can really manipulate the box based off of what the batter's doing in the box. And we're going to get on here first and second. Bottom of our lineup, always good, into Toadsworth, into the top. So you get on here, oh boy. Oh boy.
Right, Toadsworth here, you're worried about double play.
Exactly.
That's what you're really trying to avoid here. Make sure you can get a shot with PD at least with a runner on.
Yeah, I got to be honest. If I'm down, I do not want to double play. I do not want to double play, and it's going to land. Huge hit, pulled. Pull hit from Toadsworth, and this is the lineup what we want. We have 3 heavies in a row. No one at slice is safe when there's 3 heavies in a row. 1-0 count here. Top of the second.
And you pointed out that pull slap hit. That's honestly something I've been noticing a lot from high-level players more, is that pull slap hit is getting more and more used on inside pitching, and I think it's a great development, and I think it's really separating some players right now.
Absolutely. And Seth able to pitch around PD both times. No contact. Let's see. And we're getting low. Low at Donkey Kong. Bases loaded. And now we're at a part of our lineup next inning to where we're down 3. We have a heavy leading off. You know, this is the thing. Lineup construction really plays a huge part, especially if you don't have the stars as well. We're going to go station to station.
Yeah, it feels bad when it's not working out, but honestly the fact that he had 3 heavies in a row lined up there was no place to walk, no place to feel safe. So, I mean, it kind of worked, but kind of doesn't because you didn't get the runs in, unfortunately.
Yeah, and at the top of the 3rd inning, you're going to get Crowd Couch from Dinger City, our alma mater channel, at least my alma mater channel, and we're going to be showing them for an inning, and then we'll be right back. But stay tuned for that, and we're going to get another out here, and now we have Madge up to bat, and it's a star chance. We could go star for star here. We're moving Yoshi to second base from second to short, and I think we're going to use it here. Take him out of a star. Okay. I think I might use it again. I don't want MORI to have a star at all. It's so defeating to when you have 0. And now we're going to the Crowd Couch. Live looking.
3rd inning here, so this is the live look here. So hello from
Hey!
Raven.
What's up, gamers?
Hope you all are having a great time watching Slice 2024 in this grand finals. The stars off. About to be entertained right there, but that one's gonna go foul from Hammer, Fire Bro. Wow.
MORI can't connect on
there.
that one, and now it's Mario captain up, and then it's a lot of slap hitters for MORI.
Yeah.
So the goal here is probably not to use the star, but to set up with a good single for several more good singles to maybe
just try to
go
back to your heavies. Like that's all you're trying to do with this part of your lineup.
Yep.
Can PD hit next inning? Let's try and get that to happen.
Yeah, exactly. So 2 outs, no one on. It's going to be hard to get any momentum here, but, you know, it is obviously doable. I mean, Boo could easily hit a double.
Not
going to happen right there. Yeah, just a little shy there. Looking to get out with Boo, but not going to happen. So MORI going to go out swinging there as Seth gets a turn at the plate.
Leading 3 hits, down 3 runs is pretty brutal.
Yeah,
I feel like MORI's been kind of getting cooked by that outside pitch, you know?
Yeah. I mean, Seth's killer with it. It's like, it's one of those things where, like,
and this is exactly what you want out of your Bowser lineup, right? The Bowser walk into the DK single, into the Birdo.
You think it's like, just only swing at the strikes? Like, you don't understand how good these people are at pitching.
Yeah.
Like, you don't understand, like, the level of, like,
they're in your head, man.
It's
like they know what you're
that
doing.
Pitch right there was a great I'm in your head kind of pitch. It does it twice in a row, actually.
Burning both stars there on that outside.
Great pitching.
I mean, because
MORI.
And like if you're MORI, like you're thinking, I just got to keep this close to the end, and I'm gonna fucking come back. Can I say that?
That's fine.
No, it's
that's what's inside.
We're a clean family channel now.
Oh, and Yoshi with a great play there.
I watched Bigger City videos. I should know that. I should know that. You guys say way worse than that.
I wish I could read lips because they're chatting, both of these players. MORI just said a couple sentences.
I'll read the lips.
That bat.
MORI just said shh. That's what you said.
That
I'll read
high.
more. You read Seth.
Full count.
Seth looking to do it again
Skittles.
with PM. As start early in the game, and maybe we will see it. No, that's going to go foul.
Foul ball.
Not quite. Got to hold your breath there.
Let's see
Where
what
do
we're
you
going to
even
get.
put this as MORI? Outside, and it's down.
No way.
That's going to score Bowser there. DK looking around as well.
I do.
So only giving up 1 there.
Yeah.
Seth still on the gas pedal, though. 2 outs. A clean hit does score Donkey Kong here.
Yeah, but Dixie, tough to hit with. Hitting into Wario, but definitely could make it happen with Kem, too. That's crushed.
And there it's going to go down. Yep.
Beautiful hit from Dixie. Beautiful hit. Yeah, I mean, we do have Wario
Swap
there.
Yoshi.
but-
You dingus.
You're talking a big game, but then I put the mic on, though.
Where's the Yoshi swap, Nick?
And,
Luigi
Yoshi
up
swap.
here again. Same exact position as before. A clean hit will score, and we're not going to get it. King Boo going to get that, and that's going to round out that 3rd inning. So we're going to send on back over to Papa Den and Clutch.
very.
And we are back here in the 4th inning. You just got a live look in with Coke, Sam, and Hackaroni, and others on the Dinger City stream. They are partying with all of Slice right now. It's like the Manning cast times 10.
Yes.
But back here for the main broadcast, we are here with Wario taking a 3-1 count. Mori trying to bounce back after giving up a couple runs in that bottom of the third.
You got to get on base here. Got to get your leadoff hitter on with a star hitter up next. Have options, and we're not able to do so. We're jumping, so we don't get the bobble. I like it. And star chance here. We got to get some stars. You're down runs. You got to get some stars. You got to get the bottom of this lineup moving to get back to the top. You don't want these heavy hitters up with no one on base. And a huge hit from Green Bones. I am so happy that Bones is kind of a staple pick that most people are choosing. Love to see it. Winning a star chance there. Yoshi into Toadsworth into the heavies. Let's start it. Yoshi going to get too much good contact. Going to go too far. Too far for Yoshi.
People complain that's the issue with Yoshi, just likes flying out to the outfield.
He
And
does.
now we got a Toadsworth star swing.
And a lot of the times I would not like a 2-out man on first base star swing, but like, you know, the lineup is showing you need the heavies with runners on. And
You're only going to get so many chances at it.
Absolutely. Foul. 0-2 count here. You have so many pitches here to work with. You got to be patient, though.
Mori, huge PD fan, sours, and he'll get out of play. He'll get another shot at it here with 2 strikes.
1-2 count, 2-2. Never safe, though. And we're swinging through it, and that's a huge, huge out. Mori head down. Has not made contact with PD in any at-bat yet.
It's so tough because, I mean, Seth's laughing, and Mori's put his head down because it's like, I know.
Oh no, we got the double,
What the heck?
double A input. Only gonna be a single though. Only gonna be a single, and this is the lineup we talked about. Now we're back at the top. Waluigi essentially is a leadoff hitter on this team, and we don't have stars. Doesn't matter. You have Bowser. You have Bowser. Chemistry. Stars are off, so we're not gonna get the tech. Just move these base runners, get into a position where you have to pitch to Bowser, and we have a potential out at second. Huge out. Huge play from King Boo. And we've already seen the Donkey Kong home run. What does he want to do? He's walking. And this is the thing with Bowser. He gets on base every time. It's a free base runner for nothing.
I was going to say, if I'm Mori, I know he's charging here. There's no stars for Birdo. You definitely know that Seth, they want to get runs here. And moving the wall jumper is going to do that. Moving Yoshi over if they decide to slap instead.
Smart move. And that's exactly what Mori wanted. Exactly how we drew it up on the chalkboard this morning. Mori's saying, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
Not better situational baseball than that. Locked into his fielders for the rest of the inning, but 2 outs here trying to get Birdo out, and Yoshi's in the right spot to do it.
Yeah, and we have no stars here either. And 1-2 count, perfect. And Wario with a huge play. Seth yelling at the camera. We love it. We love it.
Perfect contact is fake.
Yeah, it don't exist. Speaking of don't exist, the end of King Boo's back does not exist. It doesn't exist. 0-2 count here, star chance. We got to get something rolling. We got to get, and that's a protective swing. And it's so hard to protect when you're charging because it doesn't feel good releasing. It doesn't feel good.
What's so interesting to me here, and like I said, going back to the top of that 4th inning where Mori swung at the last one with PD outside, it's just like he knew Seth was just going to leave it on the outside, but it's so tempting, and then the one time that you're like, I'm just going to watch it go, he's going to put it.
Yeah.
They're going to put it over the outside.
Mind games.
Yeah.
And that ball is high. It's going to be off the top of the wall. Going to be a double. Star chance 1 with our captain up next. Let's see how he decides to. Does he want to hold the stars? Does the slap bring him home? He's using it. Again? It's in the infield, but it's landing for a single. It's fair. Not able to move the base runner to second base, but Madge with that big body, 12-foot tall body saying, I'm keeping this in the infield again. And now we have Boo to Wario.
And for
Love to get on. Oh! Waluigi! He ran into his feet! Waluigi, we said it before, this corner, 1st and 3rd, they have come up huge in every which way possible. And Noki's leading it off with the slap, getting on with the leadoff hitter, saying, you're not going to get any more stars. I don't need the stars. I just have PM with chemistry. I want another home run. We're getting low trage. It's okay. It's 1st to 3rd. Great base running. Knew it off the bat. 1st, 3rd. Up 5 runs, 6-1, bottom of the 5th, and we could just bunt this run in. We don't want to get doubled up. Could get the other runner to score in position. Would tire the pitcher. let's see what we want to do here. We have options, Clutch. We have options.
Definitely got it, though. If MORI is heads up enough to keep the corners in, you make sure you got to get off a third. Otherwise, there is going to be a play at the plate. But just swinging away with Dixie, going to get struck out there, one away.
Now, the one good thing about this, let's see. Are we able to send the runner home? We're not. We're not able to send the runner. If you can get out of first and third, huge. Because again, oh no, just by King Boo. King Boo's a ghost, they say. He's good at third, they say. Not enough to get the ball. And we have now, again, the top of our order, a Madge star swing. I see it in the future. It's probably happening. And then we're back to Bowser. It's like this it's like there's no weak part of this lineup besides Dixie Kong. That just feels like and it's not even a weak batter. Push hitter. Not even a weak batter.
Yeah. Well, and also heads up there for MORI to use a fielder swap with that tired pitcher. So they still have one if he wants to use it later. But Seth, they are now threatening with 2 outs.
This would end the game if we hit it out. And we are Mercy territory.
This won the game if they hit it out.
This would end the game if they hit it out. We're going for the slappies. Oh!
Boo's tall enough to catch that without jumping?
We got a slide animation, right? We didn't even get jump.
I don't even...
That's crazy.
Star chance here. That's definitely the way you want to rebound after giving up one there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Seth was just going for the insurance runs. Was going, if I hit this ball, 2 runs will score, and then at the end of the day, whatever happens, happens. Another play from Waluigi saying, this is why you pick me. It's not just because of my long bat, it's because of my long body. Wow. And MORI is pushing balls down the line and, you know, nothing to show for it. And that's the worst thing, is when you're doing everything right and the characters that are playing their positions are playing them to their full potential.
Well, and I'm looking at the run line. It's 10 to 11,
10 to 11?
And especially with a team that has 3 heavies, I would have said one of them had to connect if you got 10 hits. There's not enough other hitters to just slap around.
It's everyone else.
It's everyone else, and just not able to drive anything in is extremely frustrating when you're that 2P team.
Yeah, no. And that's foul. And the thing is, too, this is an 8-1 game. Birdo's done nothing. If anything, she's used stars. She has used stars. And Seth's going, I'm going to shimmy. I don't need it. Dirt off my shoulder.
If you're MORI, you have to feel really good about your game plan and how you've been playing. Like that's the most frustrating thing, being down 8-1. You've walked Bowser every time. Sure, you suffer the DK homer, but like making them charge with DK probably feels pretty good. PM did some. It's like the real danger spots you're worried about. Birdo with multiple runners. You've executed. It's been everything else.
Everything else, and you know, again, getting out here with Dixie, trying to get back to Luigi and Walu and Madge, and we're gonna do so. And I gotta say, PM has played phenomenal on the offensive side of things. This entire slice, I've hit some dingers. I've seen so many dingers, and I'm happy to see PM play some good ball, get walked there, long back character, and we're going star for star, and we're doing it again with Toadsworth because you gotta get runners on with these heavies because they're all stacked together. And what happens is when they're stacked together and you're not performing, you're not going to get your runs across. You're going station to station. We need a home run here. We need a home run here, Clutch, to keep ourselves afloat. And that ball is high! It is far! It is gone! Nina, Bitta, Santa Maria, Petey Parada, 2-run home run. MORI saying, I've gotten out the last 3 times. You better not throw me a cookie because I'm going to eat it. Let's go!
And
5-run game.
This is what you want to see now. If King Boo either homer or get on and head of Bro, could really make this interesting real quick.
Yeah. We're 1 swing and 1 run potentially away. And we have 2 stars, and Seth has none. It's not that bad. But we got to get some more runs here. There is 2.1 innings left. We got to get some runs.
2 outs to work. We're in the 7th. Trying to set something up for Mario, but honestly, it's probably out or out here with Fire Bro.
Yeah, no, it's out or out. I mean, we did get the double to center field last time, but you know, it's not about getting base runners on right now with our heavies. With the heavies, we got to get the home runs. We need the dingers. We don't have enough stars to go station to station, and that's a big strikeout. Star chance again. I'm probably not using it. Just because
this is bait. This is bait from the game.
Yeah.
Game because you don't want to give up the star to give Seth a chance, but there's no reason to star here because you're probably not going to get that run in. But like you said, you really just want to keep it down to 2 stars to 0. But
In scoring position.
in scoring position with Boo coming up, there are Boo doubles that can score it. So that was best case scenario
Yes,
there.
it is. Absolutely. And that ball's going to land. It's going to only be first and third, but we're getting the runners on base. Chemistry with Wario. A lot of people have said, warning track power, we're charging. And again, we're getting that pitch off the plate. We're not able to make contact. And then when he whips it in, you're not expecting it. 0-2. 2 outs.
I don't know how he missed that one. I'm going to be honest. I thought he was on it.
So many pitches to work with here. He's done it every time. He's a magician.
So deceptive. It's coming in and just they pull it out right last second, and it's like Rabbit is back in the hat.
Yeah, they're lacing balls down the line. Everything is just it's unfair. I don't like it. It's unfair. It's like there's no safe part of this team. You're hoping for a double play. Because again, we have the Madge train, then we have the Bowser train, and then 5 runs isn't safe. Strikeout. You're hoping for a line drive double play. You're hoping that Bowser again just gets on first base next inning.
Yeah, my best attack might be here trying to get inside to tempt them to pull it into Wario to get that double play.
Oh, not able to get it with Yoshi. I thought we had it, Clutch. Thought we had it. I don't.
Yoshi can't quite make the play. Now you gotta walk Bowser, and now it's DK.
I don't know. At some point, I feel like I have to pitch there, right? Because now 1 out with Donkey Kong just seems like automatic. It's automatic. And now with Berto Ball. Oh goodness, Berto is the winning run to Mercy this game.
Haven't gotten anything down yet, but if Berto can execute here, it will really put a damper on any Mori comeback hopes.
And that's a huge hit. And this looks like it's going to score at least 2. Donkey Kong's holding at third. And if Berto does happen to score, Seth would be the Slice champion. We have no stars. But we've been on with Noki all day. Yoshi at shortstop. Probably the best character to negate anything in that short part of left field. And that's the hit. And Berto's going to go. Berto's going to go back. We have body check. Oh, no. Oh, no. There's so many different ways you can win this game. Put it out of reach. 12-3. Are we putting a laser character in right field? We don't have a laser character. Putting Mario in right field. But if this ball's in right, it's scoring anyway.
Oh, I like what's going on here. So we're going to switch the pitcher.
Okay.
We're going to put Petey at cutoff to right field, so then that way, and King Boo behind the plate, so that way there's Kevin at home. So a sac fly might not happen here.
And that ball is high! It is far! Seth is your champion! Woo! What a hit! What a performance! The walk-off PM dinger! Wow! Wow! Do you believe in miracles?
Mori tried to pull out all the stops to keep that game alive, and it just doesn't matter when PM just hits it over everybody.
Did everything right. Everything right in the field. We saw it work. And it's crazy that this score was so high. And Berto only got a hit at the very last part of this game. It didn't matter. Bowser wins games. Donkey Kong hits dingers. PM hits dingers. What a game. What a day. What a series. Seth did not drop a game. At all, I believe.
It was absolutely incredible. And, I mean, just as we go through replays here, you know, there is some big plays early from Mori, was able to get that 1 run to start, but Seth, they immediately answered with that perfect DK shot, and it just really set the tone for the rest of the game.
It's super humbling, super impressive to see someone make a lineup. You say, I like what their idea is. Why is Dixie here? Oh, it's to accelerate the bottom of the lineup, and then it worked out to a T. It's like baking a cake. It came out exactly the way they wanted, and we're going to be getting Seth on this microphone for some questions. Clutch, I'll let you take it away from here for right now.
Seth. All right, welcome in, Seth. Champion of Slice 2024. This is now multiple Stars Off championships for you. How are you feeling after this one?
It's good. Feels good.
Yeah,
it feels good.
Good. Obviously, through bracket today, I believe at least 2 out of 3 were streamed, if not all of them. But 2 close ones heading into grand finals here.
Yeah.
What was your mentality going into this one with MORI?
Well, the close ones I was sort of sucking it up with PD, but I know MORI likes that team, so I just sort of let him have it, and I did what I did with the Bowser team, and it worked out.
What was the decision to charge with DK there in the first? It was very early.
I don't like, so people don't really pitch well to DK when they don't think he's charging, and I don't like pushing it into Yoshi. And there was no wall jumper, so all that factors in. I go for it first pitch.
Yeah,
it worked out.
It was a great decision. What do you think after this run at Slice? You know, what have you been seeing? What do you think you've been working on that you think more people should be picking up on, or you know that more people need to really work on to take that next step to challenge you?
There's a lot of. Let me think about it for a second. Because the main thing people compliment me on is Birdo eggs and like star swings like that, where they just get through where most people have trouble with it. Other than that, it would be like just performing with your heavies and like getting on with your good slap hits. Maybe drafting a team that you actually like. Because I look at a lot of people's teams that I play against and I go, wow, I would never want that team to play with that. Characters that are sort of like hit or miss with their slaps. I wouldn't want to play with those.
Would you say that those are also some meta-defining characters, like characters that maybe you're not high because you don't perform with them?
Yeah, maybe. Stuff like Toadsworth and Yoshi to a lesser extent. Like I don't really love them as characters, so I sort of let them go in the draft.
Okay. Well, something we noticed. Last one for you, and then I think we'll let you go ahead and talk with DC over there on the couch. You were killing it today with just that outside pitch, just like not even moving it. And honestly, recently when I really started getting back into diving in, you released a pitching video, and it was very helpful for me. But you didn't even talk about just like letting it sit on the outside. I mean, how were you able to make that work throughout this whole tournament?
People like the swing. Some people don't like the swing, and they're a real nuisance. So you just play to your advantage. You see what works. The first inning is really a testing ground. Like, if the pitch works, you can use it a lot. If it doesn't work, you have to abandon it. And it works for a lot of people, so I get to use it a lot.
Well, congrats on taking home almost $300 after that win.
That's a lot.
It was great to see you out here. Congratulations on the championship.
Thank you.
And like I said, we'll let you go over to DC, let them ask you some questions as well. I'm sure they'll have some more fun stuff than me trying to pick your brain about why you won this one. But congratulations, and thanks for coming out. And thank you to MORI as well for a great,
shout out
great
MORI.
finals.
Yes.
It didn't look as close, but I think you and I can both attest that there was definitely some play there and felt tested, I'm sure.
Of course.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, well, baseball fans, another slice has come and gone. I think there's still some fun to be had here in Chicago with the people here, but for those tuning in at home, that's going to do it for baseball today. I'm super excited to see everything that we had today. There was so many great games that got streamed, so many great games that got captured that you haven't even seen footage yet. I'm sure there'll be plenty of behind-the-scenes footage coming out. But, you know, it was an excellent weekend. I really appreciate everyone that came out. Papa, thanks for holding it down with me there in the finals.
Absolutely. Listen, I would have loved to be there, but you know what? I love comms maybe just a little bit more. So I'm happy to be here, and amazing community we have. We've all fostered together and built all walks of life, and you know, it is going to be so much fun to see where this community continues to grow, how we grow, and everyone who's involved playing this amazing game. Thank you so much for Ravian for holding it down, producing, every single person here, the texture packs. It is so beautiful. The players, Baltor, you, this is amazing. Let's do it. I cannot wait for the many, many more. And yeah, any final words, Baltor? You take this from me, baby. You got it.
Yeah, as Baltor is getting on here, I'm gonna try and go through thank yous, and I'm gonna forget people, but I'm gonna try and do it anyways. Ravian, who's been holding it down behind the controls all weekend, it's been great. He also got a chance to compete in some Stars on Big Ball. I was so glad he made the trip down, but he really made it click this year, so we appreciate that. Nooch did a great job with scoreboard and a lot of the front end work that did make its way into the stream.
Texture pack heading up the texture pack as well.
Yep. C's and Super also helping with that texture pack effort. There was Mac Ryu up with some scripts and some real web stuff. Peacock Slayer, who also was responsible for creating all the Rio Web backend for us this weekend. Little Cokes, who was also helping me get Rio users in this weekend and doing a great setup. And of course, just having Project Rio in the first place.
Yep.
And then last thank yous that I want to get through, Peacock Slayer, Poke Bunny, C's, Nooch, Melthrax. All of them contributed to the prize pool. We were almost able to give out, it was almost $2,000 in pricing without me remembering the math right now. It was an insane prize pool.
Not bad.
Not bad for a 40-person tournament. But yeah, otherwise, a big thank you to you.
Yes. Hey, hold on. Before you say thank you, this doesn't happen without Clutch. I can talk into a microphone. I can hype this up, but the logistics, all that stuff, it's all Clutch. It's a teamwork thing. I preached this a couple of times as I've closed down. It doesn't happen without the people that make it possible. I want to shout out again our commentators. We had a long list. If I was to thank them all, it would take me forever. But they know who they are, and I appreciate each and every one of them. I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in. I appreciate, of course, Clutch handling all the business stuff. And like we said, every single person makes this possible. This was a dream of ours, really most of our lives, I'm sure, but for a couple of years ago, and now we've done it twice. And now that, that just means that people care about this game, people care about what we do, and it all pays off. It all works out in the end. And shout outs to the audience, man. Great audience all weekend long. But again, this doesn't happen without every single person contributing. And now, as you see, our players are gathering. I think it's time, Clutch. I think it's time we say goodbye to Slice 2024. But I'm ready to start playing in 2025.
Lightning has struck twice here in Lisle. Do we win the lottery next year?
Stay tuned.
We'll find out. Stay tuned.
I get to be the one that gets married right after Slice this time, so we're going to figure that out first. So I'm going to go get married in a couple of weeks. So you might not see a lot of Mario Baseball from me over the next month and a half, but please, if you followed, if you subscribed during this, I carry the NNL. I do all sorts of stuff. Stay with us, and I'd love, these VODs are going to go up immediately as I can get them to youtube.com/Baltor and Buddy. So if you missed out on some of the action, if you want to hear your favorite commentary pair, I'm going to get these up. I'm going to be basically working on that as soon as I touch down and get back to my house tomorrow as I fly across the country. But Clutch, I'll let you take it from here.
Yeah.
And I would say stay tuned to a year around these dates for now. Life is a little bit up in the air, but certainly keep your eyes. If you like Slice, if you like Mario Baseball in person, keep your eyes on that first weekend of June. It's worked out pretty well for us. So.
And if you felt like you messed up this weekend, well, lucky for you. The next MPSS is less than 2 weeks away.
That's right.
Finals June 22nd, kicking off on June 13th. It's about 11 days away, so I'm sure you'll see some of these people here if they recover by the time they get home and want to play some more Stars Off. Otherwise, it'll be your normal net play crew in there trying to see who claims the next Stars Off title. Can someone steal it from Seth? I don't know. We're going to have to find out later. But
I think the one last thank you is to the players. Our players, especially the ones in the finals, played double-digit games of Mario Baseball yesterday. We were at the venue for 14 hours yesterday, and we've been here for another 9 today. That is over 23 hours. That is nearly 24 straight hours of Mario Baseball. I guess 22 because we did take breaks. But still, the players, the gauntlet, to get to the finals where they did was unbelievable. And blown away, folks. But Slice 2024 has unfortunately come to an end. So, Clutch, I'll let you take any last closing words because I've said a lot. I've said goodbye a few times. So, again, thank you to the fans. Thank you to our production team. Thank you to everybody for a wonderful, wonderful Slice 2024.
For Baltor 33, this is Clutch 1908. Thank you for tuning in all weekend. And until next time, let's play some baseball, Mario Baseballers.
Oh, that was